At Lowe's, loyalty is royalty. With Christmas right around the corner, treat yourself for less during the holiday season. Rewards members get early online-only access to Black Friday doorbuster deals on Thanksgiving Day, like the Hisense side-by-side fridge, just $799. Not a member? Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid 11/27 only on Lowe's.com. Member-only doorbusters and midnight Eastern. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. See Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change.
When you give gifts, you like to knock them out of the park. Airwick Essential Mist Diffuser's chic design, long-lasting scents, and effortless setup makes it the kind of gift that feels complete the moment it's unwrapped. Perfect for your favorite dinner party host or that friend who loves a cozy night in. Plus, its cordless design means you can easily take this gentle fragrance with you from room to room. Airwick Essential Mist. Ready to gift. Ready to uplift.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. November is Men's Health Awareness Month, so Talkspace wants guys to know that being prepared for life's biggest challenges and opportunities means prioritizing mental health, too. Talkspace can help you go beyond fine-tuned workouts, supplements, and productivity hacks. Talkspace can help you fine-tune your inner life so you can succeed in being the best version of yourself in any situation. And with Talkspace, you can get therapy from anywhere and on your time. You can even text your therapist between sessions. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace takes most insurance, and most insured members have a $0 copay. Men's Health Awareness Month is the perfect time to reach out to Talkspace. Now, get $80 off your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com and save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com. That's Talkspace.com, promo code SPACE80.
Hey, Canuck fans. Welcome to the Line Change Podcast, a proud member of the Hockey Podcast Network. We're going to be going over the California road trip that begins tonight in Anaheim for the Vancouver Canucks as they are set to face the Ducks for the first time this season. Let's start off by comparing the two teams' records at the moment and where they sit in the standings, as well as go over their head-to-head stats. So let's go ahead and bring that up. Start off by looking at the division standings. As you guys can see here, let me just maximize this for you guys so you can really see it. The Anaheim Ducks are first in the Pacific Division. They are 14-7-1 with 29 points. They are 8-2 at home, 6-5-1 away. In their last 10, they are 6-4. Their most recent game, they won. And of course, as you can see where the Vancouver Canucks are, we are 7th in the division, 9-12-2 with 20 points. Canucks are 3-7-1 at home, so not a really good home record. They are also 6-5-1 on the road, so the Canucks are a better road team this year. They are 3-5-2 in their last 10, and they have lost their last 3 games. Now, let's take a look at the head-to-head stats for the Vancouver Canucks and the Anaheim Ducks. Let me just bring this up. There we go. So let's go ahead and look at the top. As we just mentioned, their records, where they sit in the division. let's go over the team stats first before we get into the actual other stuff. So the Anaheim Ducks are a 3.59 goals per game, a 3.14 goals against. They are a 20.3% on the power play. And they're a 75% on the penalty kill. Moving over to the Canucks are average 3 goals per game and 3.74 goals against per game, which is absolutely terrible. The Canucks are a 23.4% on the power play and then a 69.7% on the penalty kill. Let's take a look at the probable starting goalies for this tilt here tonight. I love how this is M. Talapia for, even though it's actually Nikita Tolopilo. He is your probable starter. I think it's kind of a given that Tolopilo is going to start this game against Anaheim. It probably would have been Kevin Lankinen, but obviously, as you guys saw in our most recent video, Kevin Lankinen is not traveling with the team. He will not be on this road trip. So, and it is due to personal reasons. So, I almost said Ty Young, but no, not Ty Young. Yuri Patera was called up on emergency conditions, so he will be backing up Tolopilo. And I just think it would be a good thing to have Tolopilo start against the Ducks, even though the Ducks are very good. But I just think I trust Tolopilo a little bit more than Patera against a team like this. And then for Anaheim, you have Lucas Dostal, who's 11-5-1 with a 2.81 goals against average and a 904 save percentage. Now, obviously, Tolopilo has not played a NHL game so far this season, so that's why his stats are at 0. But let's take a look at the team leaders. Quinn Hughes leads the Canucks with 21 points, while Leo Carlsson leads the Ducks with 29 points. Then you have for goals, Kiefer Sherwood leads the Canucks with 12 goals, and then Cutter Gauthier leads the Ducks with 13. For assists, Quinn Hughes leads the Canucks with 19. Then you have Leo Carlsson leading the Ducks with 18 assists. Then for the wins, Thatcher Demko, despite being currently injured, leads the team in wins with 5, while Lucas Dostal leads the team with 11. Let's take a look at the quick little preview that they have here. Excuse me. Anaheim is 3-1-0 against the Pacific Division, and they have scored 79 total goals. As we mentioned earlier, 3.6 per game to rank second in NHL play. The Canucks are 2-2 against the Pacific Division. The Canucks have a 2-5-0 record when they serve more penalty minutes than their opponent. The matchup Wednesday, as we mentioned, is a first meeting between the two teams. We already went over the top performers, although we only really talked about Leo Carlsson, who has 11 goals and 18 assists. Troy Terry has 2 goals and 8 assists over his last 10 games. We already mentioned Sherwood. Jake DeBrusk has 6 goals and 2 assists over his last 10 games. In the last 10 games, we already, of course, went over. The Ducks are 6-4-0, averaging 3.2 goals, 5.6 assists, 4.5 penalties, and 11.1 penalty minutes, while giving up 2.9 goals per game. Canucks, we already mentioned, averaging 3.6 goals, 5.8 assists, 4.1 penalties, and 10.1 penalty minutes, while giving up 4.2 goals per game. It says here, injuries, Ducks, none listed, Canucks, none listed. Obviously, we all know that the Canucks have their fair share of injuries, and actually it shows us down here at the bottom, and you can actually see the two comparisons. Canucks have 8 injuries per se. I don't really count Lankinen as it is a personal, and we don't actually know if it's an injury. But that's at least 8 of the Canucks: Forbort, Bluger, Demko, Breezewall, Lankinen, Hedel, Wu, and Höglander. And then the Ducks just have Mikael Granlund and Ryan Poehling, who are out of the lineup. And that about does it for the head-to-head between these two teams. So let's go ahead and take a look at the current betting odds for this game. So I'm going to go ahead the Anaheim Ducks are the heavy favorites in this game, and rightfully so. So, as I've said, it's going to be a very tall task for the Canucks tonight. But moving on to the second game of this California road trip, the Canucks will be playing a matinee game on Friday afternoon in San Jose against Macklin Celebrini and the San Jose Sharks. This one will be a 1 p.m. start. So that start time, 1 p.m. Pacific time. And we will, of course, have a live postgame show following that game for certain. Let's take a look at the head-to-head for that game. Let's actually see if I can actually even bring it up. Unfortunately, at least with it being a little bit early. But speaking of DraftKings, I'm going to do my sponsor read, and then we'll get into the final game of this California road trip. The Line Change Podcast.
One day only Thanksgiving Day deals are coming to Lowe's.com. Plus, members get early access to online Black Friday doorbuster deals on gifting favorites, like the still trending Cobalt Mini Toolbox for just $14.98. Don't miss up to 50% off for one day only at Lowe's.com. We help, you save. Valid 11/27 only on Lowe's.com. Member only doorbusters and midnight Eastern. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. See Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change while supplies last.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is a presentation brought to you by DraftKings. Spinoramas, Michigan goals, a wicked-sprawling save across the crease, or even a jaw-dropping glove save. Live and breathe all the highlight moments with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL. New customers, this one's for you. Bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get paid out $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code THPN, that's code THPN, to turn $5 into $200 in bonus bets, and your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY, which is 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas. Pass-through of per wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. This is a limited time offer. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at the third and final game of this California road trip that takes place on Saturday against the LA Kings. It is a 7 p.m. start. And let's take a look at these two teams. And, well, how the Canucks are going to do. I think the Canucks are going to go 1-2-0 in this 3-game set. I think they're going to at least get a win out of these 3 against who? I'm going to have to say out of the 3, I think the Canucks end up beating San Jose. I think they don't really have much of a chance against Anaheim, considering how hot they've been. I do think they can pick up a win over San Jose. So that is my thoughts when it comes to the California road trip. The Canucks are going to go 1-2. They're going to get a win over San Jose. They're going to drop the games to Anaheim and LA, just because, LA is LA. And as I just mentioned, Anaheim has been super hot lately. So out of the 3, I think they're going to beat San Jose and finish this California portion of this road trip 1-2. Not really talking much about the Colorado game on Tuesday, as this is focused on the California part of the road trip. But of course, the Canucks face the Avalanche on Tuesday to wrap up this 4-game road trip. But that's going to do it for this preview. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys like me doing a preview of a, road trip similar to this. If you guys like it, I'll keep doing them. I'll admit I did have a lot of fun with the thumbnail, but I want to give a quick shout out and thank you to my sponsor, Gassy Jack Art, maker of this incredible artwork you see in the background here. And you guys can check him out yourselves at GassyJackArt.com. There's a link to his website in the description down below. Now, as always, if you want to stay up to date on all your Vancouver Canucks content, be sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any content. And also hit that little bell to turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single time that we upload a video. You can find and interact with us on social media. We're everywhere on socials: Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok. We are even on Blue Sky as well, but it's not listed on here. Feel free to give us a follow on all of our social media platforms. And speaking of social media, we have a Discord. Go ahead, join the discussion. There's a link in the description down below. It has been updated, and it's also completely free to join. So go ahead, join the discussion, take part in the conversation. We can talk Canucks. You can talk just general hockey standings. You name it. Go ahead and join the Line Change Discord. And if you prefer an audio version of this podcast, you can find us on both Spotify and Apple Podcast. On Spotify, feel free to give us a follow, as well as rate and reviews. It is, of course, greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the podcast as well. But that is going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, let's go Canucks. And I'll catch you guys next time.
Hey, Campoli missed the puck. Ryan Johnson just gets it out. And you stuck the puck back in. Campoli trying to clear it. Burrow shoots, scores!
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.